Cool. 1, 2, in, die, 3. Welcome back. Straight off the Reddy. Nicky is touchdown and home. Couple of days in Tenerife, Nick. How's it been going?
Yeah, oh, lovely. Yeah, 5 nights. Nice bit of winter sun, or is it winter yet? Autumn sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. 30, 32 degrees, and then straight back. Literally just got in the door 5 minutes ago. Greeted by rain on my trip home.
What a commitment. Last week went tits up, didn't it? Because that's why we couldn't do Jack's episode any other day last week, because you were shooting off to Tenerife. And I was shitting through the eye of a needle, so there was no fucking happening, mate.
No, things happen. We move. We die. What do you call it? Digress. I don't know.
Digress. No, that's not the word.
That's
anyway.
not what it is.
No. Nice little recharge now, ready for a little block into Valencia, is it?
Perfect, mate. Really nice, easy week up there. A lot of drinking, but yeah, just a couple of easy runs to take over, back to get the legs going again. Legs were feeling fine. So yeah, nice 6 weeks now to Valencia. So an hard 4 weeks. And then taper into that Valencia marathon.
Scott Gray is shaking in his boots now, you're home, but
no, he'll be fine. Group chat was kicking off a bit of the weekend because some of them have had issues with the pens they've been put in. They haven't been, like John Burridge have been put in like a 4.5 hour pen. He's like a 1:21.5 man. You know, he's looking to go sub 3. So that was going off all weekend, trying to help the boys there and telling them what they got to do, sort out. And hopefully they'll get that sorted. And Scott's been put in the sub 3 or 3:10.
Do you get your numbers sent out to you then, or do you pick them up out there?
No, I pick them up out there at the Expo Friday or Saturday, but you get pre-assigned going on what you estimated your time, I think it was, when you had to do it. But then if you want to actually prove it, you've got to send in a half or a full marathon from the past 12 months. So a lot of the boys have chucked their Cardiffs in and because it's only not that long ago.
Yeah.
I think Ali Hughes got sorted, Scott, Gareth Richards, but John, for some reason, they didn't accept it. So I was telling him yesterday, don't panic, just get back onto it again.
Yeah. Because he PB'd in Cardiff, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He ran really well. So, yeah, they need to sort that. He can't be starting, no offence to people starting 4.5 hour marathon in. He doesn't want to be doing 27 miles dodging people.
No, exactly. Well, hopefully that gets sorted. So this episode is out. Well, it was meant to be last week. Nicky's just got back off a plane. It's a bit later than usual. So we're going to get our guests straight on. We got Jack Reddy on, formerly of Aberdare, now another rodent. And then we've got another episode tomorrow with Clara Evans. But that won't be tomorrow because these episodes will be out at the end of the week. But that's what it's working as. So we'll just get Jack in now for a quick chat, fire through some things, and then we'll get a proper recap of everything tomorrow then, is it?
Yeah, sounds good, mate, like I say, because sorry to Jack for what happened last week and everything else has happened this week, but we have got lives as well and we're doing our best. But yeah, get Jack in, see what he's up to, because the boy's flying.
Yeah, let's see if Jack Reddy is ready.
Is ready. Now we're ready, finally.
All right, boys and girls, this episode is supported by Racked. Are you looking to gear up your club with some custom high-quality kit? Whether it's socks, t-shirts, vests, tri-suits, or bike apparel, Racked has got you covered. With Racked, you can create fully custom kit for your club, designed just the way you want them. The bespoke in-house design service allows you to bring your ideas to life. Whether you're a running club, a cycling club, or a triathlon club. And it's not just about style either. Rack delivers high-performance gear, perfect for all your training and racing needs. Ready to get started? Drop them an email on info@racked.online and kick off your custom design today. Welcome back. We are joined by the Fresh Prince of Aberdare this time. Jack Reddy. How's it going, Jack? Thanks for giving us a bit of time, but you okay?
Yeah, going good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks. No problem. You're doing big things this year, so it was only right to get you on for a chat. We'll get on to the future and the big move. But first, How old are you? 19, 18?
21.
21. Cool, you just haven't started
You
shaving
should know it, Scar. It was his 21st Swansea 10K.
I know, but you know what I'm like at paying attention.
Useless.
There's so much going on, and I just don't remember the small things.
You
So,
are.
what did you do into sport and that in school, Jack?
Yeah, rugby I was.
Was
Second
it?
row.
Yeah?
Yeah, up until about 2 years ago.
And then stopped.
Yeah, I was a big boy and I wanted to lose some pounds, so I went on a few runs.
Yeah.
What was you playing, Jack? Just local rugby? School rugby?
Yeah, played for the county, but that's as far as I got, like.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
a master there.
No, because, I mean, it's like I said, you're still young. You're the youngest guest we've had so far, I imagine, Nick. Is that right?
It's gotta be, surely.
Either him or Mark Barrow, isn't it?
Mark. Yeah, I think he's young.
But you're from a running family, Jack, as well, no?
Yeah, my sister, my old man, and my mother runs. And my granddad.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So is that a bit of a reason then why you started and what got you into it as well? Them lot being out running?
Yeah, probably. My old man told me a few times I need to lose a bit of weight, like, so.
Yeah, that's what old mans are for, man. If they can't be honest, no one's going to win it.
Yeah, everyone else goes, nah, you're all right, you're fine. Don't worry about it. But your old man will just be brutally honest with you and call a spade, innit? Which is probably what you needed at the time as well.
Yeah, glad he did.
When was that?
May 2022.
And now it's 2024. So how the fuck are you running these times in 2 years?
To be honest, I don't have a clue.
You don't have a clue. You must have some sort of clue.
Well,
so let's get back. Hang on. So when you started then, what sort of, have you done any running? Obviously just any fitness aside from the rugby? Like any 5Ks, any park runs? Obviously just from literally no running to running.
Yeah, pretty much. I did, when I was like 14, I did Ponty Park run once or twice, like.
Yeah. So then, sort of when you started, then May 2022, how did you start? A couple of park runs, just a couple of 5Ks, or just out training on your own?
Well, I thought I could do 5K. Could not do 5K. I got about 400 meters in, and I was hands on head blowing. Doing like 11-minute miling. I was like, oh god, I gotta do something.
There's nothing wrong with 11-minute miling, by the way, everyone. But you could have just gone, fuck this, wrap it back up and go back and have another wrestler, couldn't you? But you carried on. Well, so what was it then? Like, are you a determined person or?
Yeah, well, when I got my head into something, I like to stick it out. Like I entered Swansea 10K for the September, so I thought I want to get fit by then, which was no a good idea really. I had 3 months to get fit, like.
Not space of time.
Yeah, but I entered that race and then entered another one and got into London Marathon, and then things went.
So your first race was Swansea 10?
Swansea 10K, yeah.
So what was that like? What was the time? How did it go?
It went better than expected. I wanted I think it was 50 minutes, and I ended up smashing it. I had like a 45 minutes. I was probably still 105 kg at the time. So it was good going for the size.
Yeah. So that's for your first race, 10K. Fucking boring as fuck one as well. I don't like Swansea. To get a 45 when he was still saying he was obviously over 100 k's, that must have then been like, oh, hang on, I'm half decent at this.
Yeah. I did that, and then I just sort of I was half into running, half not. Then for 3 up until Christmas, I did bits and bobs, and then I entered a half marathon, the Taft Trail Half.
Yeah, I know it. I've done that years ago, right?
And I put in a decent block, I think. Well, at the time it was probably about 25 miles a week, but that was quite a lot back then for me. Like.
Yeah. So you remember that day when you done that 400 meters and had your head on your hand on your head? How long was that before Swansea 10K?
400 meters.
When you said you'd done 400, you went out for a 5K and you were struggling.
Come on,
I
Jack.
did, well, that was, I remember the date, 9th of May, and Swansea 10K was middle of September.
So what do you do? Like, how have you gone to a 45-minute 10K in those months from, fuck, I can't run 5K?
I started off like 15 miles. I got up to like 15 miles in a week, which was mental. I was like, I went on like 6 runs, did about 2 miles every run. And then I was like, all right, I can do it now. So then I got up to like 25, 30 miles. And my old man was telling me what to do. Like, if I needed to go easy or something. And then just managed to smash out the 45-minute.
Fuck, yeah. So you had some inside help from the Reddy family, running gurus, like.
Yeah.
Do you have family runs in that?
Yeah, try and get out whenever our plans match up.
There must be a lot of washing on going in your house, like.
I'm never at the end of it.
Yeah, it's a lot of running, kid. If it's 4 of you running, like I know what it's like just with me in my house, and it's fucking like double days, running 6 days a week. She don't stop moaning at me, like. So for 4 of you, it must just be constant.
London Marathon was the worst because my old man, my mother, and I was in it, so we were all.
How did you all get in?
Well, me and my mother got in the ballot, and my old man had good fridge.
See, that ballot's full of shit.
All ballots are full of shit. I've had issues this week with Manchester, which we will be taking up with them bastards. That was a joke, ours.
But so then London, and then you'd obsessed with running now. Obviously, you knew you love it. But was that after the Swansea 10K? Was like scratching the surface. Let's see what else we can do.
Well, London was like a full year after the Swansea 10K. So I did I thought I was progressing quite fast. I did like a 42-minute 10K the September after Swansea. So I thought, 3 minutes in a year, that's class.
Yeah, decent.
I was probably still like, I don't know, 95 kegs. But then I got into London. Did Cardiff half last year, and it was the worst race of my life.
But them photos this week made me laugh.
Yeah.
Where was it? I can't find it now. But the one you put up last year, you looked like you were gonna shit yourself, and this year you were just having the time of your life, a good time going around.
Yeah.
And it looked like you've lost quite a lot of timber between like last year and this year as well.
Yeah, that Cardiff half was the kickstart of everything, really, because I basically walked the last like 4 miles of last year because I was knackered, and then like the day after I started 75 hard. I don't know if you know anything about that.
No, what's
that? It's like a challenge, basically. 75 days. You got to stick to a diet, do 2 45-minute exercises a day.
Yeah.
And it was just solid, to be honest. But I stuck to it. Lost probably 15 kilos
in 75 days.
Yeah, and then I started the London Marathon block then, so I was like 2 quite hard 6 months.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of weight and started training properly, and then London Marathon kick-started the progression, really.
Yeah. So for London, then, did you just go into that with like your own man's guidance on a block, or did you plan it yourself, or work off something offline?
My old man did it all.
Yeah.
he did the 16-week plan for me.
Yeah.
He basically dampened his plan down to my sort of level.
Yeah,
and
that's the time.
Yeah, I followed it to a T, and then London Marathon couldn't have gone any better.
Did you beat him?
Did I? Got a long way to beat him in a marathon.
Yeah, that's all Led's experience in the marathon. See, we know how to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. So what was like that block, like a proper marathon block? You could film me and Jack as a little whippersnapper, because I'm got to go into my first block now as well, ever for marathon training. What was it like?
It was hard. It was really hard. Just always tired.
That's fine.
You have big sessions. Like I was having like, I don't know, 16 miles on a Wednesday, not including the Sunday. Like,
yeah, getting
so
that good middle of the week back sort of, well, not massively long, but they are long, and like you probably won't get to that guy because obviously first time it's just you just want to get round, so you may not have that in your plan, but yeah, they're a grueling graft of marathon training.
Yeah, it just felt like I was always running.
Yeah.
But I could eat whatever I wanted. And
positive side to it.
Yeah. Love a bit of chocolate, me. Like.
I admit I murder chocolate and bread, like, and a pint. Fuck it.
So London, you loved London. What do you love about it?
Oh, to be honest, everything about London was from start to finish was class. The weekend with the parents, like, we had good grub the night before. My sister come up and watched. Like, it was just a real good time. And then the actual race, then, it literally couldn't have gone any better. I think I had like a 10k PB in the last 6 miles. So,
fair play. Yeah, that must have been class as well, feeling like knowing that your mother and your father were obviously out on the same road running as well. Like, for the three of you to be there, that's pretty special, that is, to be fair.
Yeah, it was proper good.
Yeah.
All celebrating then after.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like really short turnaround from the first 5k that took it out to your lungs as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was under 2 years, I went from not being able to run 400 meters to a 306.
Debut marathon.
Yeah.
And is that your only marathon so far?
Yeah, that is my only marathon so far.
Sub 3 next?
Yeah, Valencia next year, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, every event we've gone to this year, we've seen you there as well. You are banging races out, and you'll dip your toe into anything as well. You've done podium. We've seen you in Swansea 10k. You were down Cardiff half.
Yeah.
What's your favourite distance?
That's a tough one, because recently I have been swaying towards the shorter stuff, but the marathon is probably my favourite race. I don't know about distance because I've only ever done it once.
Yeah.
But
and for it to be London, and it is pretty iconic.
Yeah.
How did you find the Ponte relays? Because it was that 2k in it pretty much.
What
was
I
that?
don't even want to talk about that.
After that, but people were falling on my feet for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I wouldn't have liked to have run in a 2k. Like, fuck, that just must have been a sprint. Flat out.
I was out the day before as well.
Yeah, you said you were struggling with it, but like 5k's are hard enough, like fucking pretty much on the red line, but 2k just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, pretty much a sprint.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy that. That's too short.
Yeah.
Too short.
Oh. We'll get back onto your running aspirations and stuff like that. But it looks like Jack is dipping his toes into multi-sport next year as well. What's going on? You just it's refreshing to see. How are you feeling about all that though? Can you swim?
I can swim. Yeah, not very good. Like, it'd be some training. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I went down to watch Swansea this year.
I was down there.
Watch my best mate compete, and it was an unreal experience just to watch. So I thought that I gotta give that a go next year.
So that's what it was. Just from being there on the day watching, it was like, fuck this, I'm having a go at that.
Yeah, it seemed like I'd like to think that's up my street as well. It's not too it's not an Ironman.
Yeah.
But I reckon I could smash out like.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's it's endurance, but it's not overly like we say an Ironman. It's like they're doable. You won't have to. I would imagine. I don't know. I'm not a fucking triathlete, but I would imagine you don't have to put a massively stupid block in. Like Ironman is a year or more on it for people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what's the swim?
1.2 mile swim.
And then how long on a bike?
56 miles.
On and off, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
On and off, yeah.
Easy.
Nice flat half too.
Easy.
Yeah. And I guess a boring half might be just it's a bit less boring than the other Swansea races as well, though, isn't it? Because it does actually do a little bit of a loop rather than an out and back. Because you go down the path, up the road, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's 2 loops, isn't it?
Twice and go back and forth.
Good day. Like I said, an Ironman event will get you ready to compete or save the world, like. But your old man is your old man a triathlete as well? Can he coach you through the swimming and the bike, or what are we going to do about that?
No, I think it'll be self-coaching, that one.
Yeah. What about a bike? Have you got a bike?
I got a bike.
The gear as well, Jack. You are a big fan of the gear the running brings, the fashion it brings. Are you worried about the cost of the bikes and everything as well, and how much the tri-suit is going to be pricey?
Christmas is coming up, isn't it?
Santa's on its way. Santa's list has gone in and it's big.
Yeah. So that's next year. That's not your event next year, though, is it?
No, I think the whole year is just going to be building up towards Valencia.
That's it, you said, yeah, Valencia, sorry. See, I don't pay attention. Valencia next year.
What with that, Jack? Jumping on that. You going on your own? Is family going? Are you going with any of the mates? Is anyone else looking to do that race? Or the club or anyone?
I have talked about it to the boys.
Yeah.
One of them said he might do it as well. I don't know, but I'm definitely doing it. I don't care if I have to go on my own.
Yeah. Like I done it 5 years ago and I'm doing it again in 6 weeks. It's a brilliant race. Like, and it's getting bigger and bigger and faster, better. Like, it's sold out pretty much within a couple of weeks this year. So when it does come out, make sure you're on your toes and get that entry in. Especially because, like, the earlier you enter, the cheaper it is as well. Because every stage of sellout, it goes up a level, similar to what Ironman do. So yeah, get yourself in, even if it's just you going, like you said. Brilliant. Yeah, and it's a good city as well. It's a great city.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
Happy days, happy days. What about the rest of this year now and just ticking over now? Are you doing Richard Burton? I
am doing Richard Burton.
Have you done Richard Burton before?
I haven't. I've heard it's a good run. Hard.
Yeah.
Your new clubmate, actually. I was speaking to Matt Regan in the week on our inbox on the socials, and he was on about Richard Burton, and he was like, someone told him it was flat.
He's been lied to massively.
Yeah, he was tamping. I said, no, it's not flat. It's fucking mad. He said, you won't be doing any PB chasing. I said, no, but you'll have some lovely views. So sometimes it's about the views, sometimes it's about the PBs, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, but it is, like, it's tough, isn't it? That first mile is flat, fast. You get into your running, you think, you run at pace or you 10k pace, but then it is a big climb. Then you drop down, then you climb again. But then the last 3k is fucking downhill. You can't get going like down that side.
That's nice, yeah. And I think the worst thing about it, Jack, you've got to come now anyway, right? Is the climb. After the climb, it goes straight back down as well, and that's hard because your legs are so tired from going up, and you've got to have his leg controller thing in running, but going downhill then, you get a bit of jelly legs on the way down as well.
Yeah.
Well,
Feel
that
like
is what we're on about in the middle. It's a nightmare 'cause it's too steep. You can't get going.
The first one.
Yeah, you know, the one after the beer, where the beer stop is, we come back down the sort of back lane and it swings around. That's a bit of a nightmare, that one is. That's hard
And then you
work.
loop out onto the main road then, don't you?
Yeah. You're halfway then.
They should have photographers by there.
Should have what?
Photographers by there.
On that bend.
Yeah. Nice big open road, isn't it?
It is.
Never mind. So Richard Burton and then Feet Up for Christmas, Jack, is it ticking over?
No, I've just started my speed block now. North Garland's my goal now. 5k at the end of the year.
Yeah.
We've done that one before.
Yeah, I did it last year. I wasn't fast enough for the elite though, so I went in a fun run.
He was in a fun run, so.
Yeah.
Mad. That's mad.
Did you win the fun run?
I did, yeah.
I was going to say, that's stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I'd known that before I put all the posts out. That would have been in your bio, like.
Yeah.
Is that New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
Do you know, is it full?
Yeah, I think it sells out pretty much straight away.
That sells out in a day, doesn't it?
I'm working New Year's Eve, so I might come over and pop over and watch it after it, because it's not far, is it?
No, it's Mount, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mount Nash.
Ah, there we are. Cool. And then into next year, so it's triathlon. And I think if that goes well, will we be watching you down Tenby the year after, do you reckon?
Yeah. Yeah.
No mess.
Yeah.
What do all your mates say, Jack? Because it's like, but again, it's quite young, but we see a similar thing up in my stag now. A lot of people are spending more time focusing on these endurance sports, and I know you were out partying on the weekend and you fell over and you got a shine now we can't see properly. But that's had to take a big hit as well, is the kind of not the socialising, but the drinking, which like you associate a lot with younger people. Do you get a lot of stick off of boys for skipping booze, isn't there?
Not really.
No.
I try and make it whenever I can, like, but if I've got something coming up or like runs clash, I tend to choose running, to be honest.
I don't blame you.
If I've got stuff booked.
Yeah. In advance, you know.
Yeah.
It has changed, though, isn't it? Like you said, guys, there's loads of, like, say, the E3 boys, and they're all a lot of youngsters, and, like, it seems to have changed. Like, people are more focused on, like, sport and then not being out on the piss like we used to back in the day. It has changed.
Yeah, I'm not a big drinker anyway, to be honest. Like, I never have been, I probably never will be, to be honest. Like, I'd just rather enjoy myself and know what I'm doing instead of falling over on pavements and stuff.
Happy days. Cool. Yeah, we've covered a lot really fast then as well. Any other questions, Nick? Anything else we didn't touch on?
Well, the big transfer, innit, from Aberdare.
Whoa! What's going on? 2 vests in 1 year. Big switch from Aberdare Running Club to the Ponty Rodents. How have you found that switch? What's happening? How did it come about?
To be honest, I just needed a change because there's not a very big group in Aberdare that you can like work off. And like I just I want to be the best runner I can be, like.
Yeah.
And Ponty seem to have the best people around with some good knowledge, like. So
the proof's in the pudding with Ponty, innit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
They got some good boys down here.
I know, but you have left behind a Mizuno vest.
Well, we did have 4 vests in the end.
He loves it.
I know. Funny enough, when I went up my stag on Sunday, Kyle had the ones below the Rebellion Pros, the black ones.
Kyle Blackmore?
Yeah. He's got
every trainer under the sun like that, boy.
I know.
Yeah.
but they were stunning. So,
Were they?
yeah, I guess I'm moving to Mizuno. Let's see if Aubrey can sort us out. He's been doing a lot with Mizuno this week, hasn't
He has, hasn't he? He's been out in the dam, hasn't he? Running with
Yeah.
That's, yeah. He's getting a lot of stuff off him.
So you had your first session with Ponty last week as well. I was a big difference. I don't want to sit there slating Aberdare, but that's not what we're doing. But you've gone because you want to develop and you want to progress, and you dive straight in on a big session with Ponty as well, right? How was it? Did you made the right move?
Yeah.
Obviously.
100%. Well, this year, I didn't really go to the Aberdare sessions just because it didn't match up with what I was doing.
Yeah.
But I went to that Ponty session. The group was massive. Like the amount of runners around my level was just ridiculous. Like you had so many people to work off, and yeah, it was cracking, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, obviously, excuse me, you've like hit some great goals like this year, the sub 17, 5K, and then going there, like you say, there's boys so much quicker than that again, or there's loads of boys I know like Van Stone and that are just above, they're low 16s. You got boys there to be chasing as well, and then that's what you want, like a need, especially being young like you. You've got to have that. Obviously, if you progress this much in 2 years, you're right, like you've got to be thinking, what can you go in the next in 2 years?
Yeah. That's pretty much my thinking. I just want to be as fast as I can, and the faster the group I can work with, the better, really.
Yeah.
Exactly, and like, who knows what's around the corner, and injuries, anything can happen. So, yeah, I love that. That's great attitude, fair play too.
No, definitely. And just so everyone knows, this was organised when he was an Aberdare runner. We've got no affiliation with Ponty Rodents whatsoever. Just so happens a lot of the guests are cool and they say yes when I ask them to come on.
Yeah, we do get accused of that a lot.
I know. No affiliation with Ponty Rodents. This is an independent podcast. Excellent. Shall we take a quick break and then we've got this or that, couple of question and answers, and we can shoot off. Happy with that?
I can grab my fucking chips because I literally just got off the plate. Fucking starving.
Right, cool. We'll be right back. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. A little bit more time with Jack. Before we dive into this or that, Jack, I need to know, now you've moved over to the Ponty Rodents, does Adam Bull approve of your mullet?
Well, I did originally have the mullet first, and then I shaved it off, but it's growing. It is growing.
Making a comeback.
I might grow a mullet. What do you think?
Yeah, you would have a class mullet.
Take it away, Nick.
We're ready, wait.
Yeah.
Come on then, right, Jack. First up, summer smiles or winter grind?
Ooh.
Summer every day.
Yeah, same. Fucking this weather now. I've just come home to it. Dark by 6. It's hard, Nick. It's like say marathon training now in this sort of weather. It's not fun, but hey ho, they're the ones that count. Egg chasing or chasing PBs?
Chasing PBs.
Session or long run?
Oh, session.
Yeah, for that too.
Yeah.
Why is that? They're harder.
They are harder, but just most of my sessions most of my long ones have like sort of session
in there
towards them anyway.
Nice one. K's or miles?
Miles.
Yes, good boy. Shorts or half tights?
Short.
Oh, you? Oof, seen you in half tights, man. I thought you'd be an half tight man.
The half tights he had on down the relays, he looked like Black Panther in them Adidas ones.
Yeah, they need some ones, isn't they? Them black ones. Very nice. Last one. This is the one that Gar's going to like, I think, because it's the controversial Cardiff half end. Bananas or the joint care tablets?
Bananas all day. They did have Mars bars.
Yeah, but they didn't have Mars bars. I wasn't there, but he said they were the Titans, man. They weren't even Mars bars.
Oh, they were lovely. Oh, they were. I had about 6. I had about 6 of them.
Supposed to stand off that huge PP.
Oh, yeah.
But Banana Gate has been popping off in our DMs ever since. I'm constantly getting tagged in banana posts. People are sending me messages about bananas. Hopefully, Run for Wales have learned their lesson to get bananas for their sellout crowd next year. Right, let's have a look what people have been saying on the DMs. We'll dive straight into them. What are your top 3 tips for people just starting to run?
Oh, that's a good one. Just stay consistent. Don't. Well, top 3 tips. First one's consistency. You just gotta keep on running, whether you like it or not. Second, make sure your easy runs are easy, because you're gonna burn yourself out otherwise. Third, just enjoy it. Make sure you're enjoying running. If you don't enjoy it, there's no point in doing it, to be honest.
Wise words from a very young man. Right. Your old man wants to know when he's going to have to stop labelling his grub in the fridge so it's safe from you.
Yeah, you might as well start now, because I'm a big grubber.
Triathlon training, like it's like.
Oh my God!
He's already up in my rent for more grub.
Another one. Bishy wants to know when your old man is joining the rodents.
Oh, never say never.
Can't be seen as illegal poaching.
What got to do with me, right? Arwell wants to know if you want a Castle's Leg rematch.
Well, I don't think I'll make a team this year, but I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind a rematch.
You could dress up. Yeah, you could dress up as a veteran lady. Controversial. We won't get into that now. And then Mark Barrow said, "Swim away." He's not happy with it.
What a dickhead! Like, can't bring that onto this podcast. Us Cardiff fans.
Barrow, you're causing trouble, but.
Barrow. I Tenerife. Can't remember what morning it was. Fucking seen an SVT fucking vest go flying past me. I was shouting at the guy, but he had headphones and didn't hear me.
Perhaps he was listening to the Barrow episode.
Maybe.
Right. What song are you going to add to our playlist? Do you listen to music when you're training?
I did when I started. I haven't listened to music probably a year.
He's a proper runner now, Nick.
Yeah. I was the same. I think everyone's the same. It does sort of take your mind off it at first, and then helps to take up the time.
But you still got to add a song.
Sitting on a dock of the bay.
Ooh.
Plus.
Like that one.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that one. And who would play Jack Reddy in a film of his life so far? Jack, you listen to every episode.
I know. I haven't got him. Like, who would play me? Don't know. Mark Wahlberg. He can go from fat. He can go from fat to slim, can he?
No. Jack Black can play original Jack, and then Mark Wahlberg play the new one.
Like 2 halves of the films, yeah?
Yeah.
Them out.
Oh, I was going to add another question as well, but I think we'll keep it for season 2. I was driving home earlier and I was listening to a podcast with Dan Bigger on, and it reminded me of when I went to a speakers evening with Sam Warburton, and I asked him, hypothetically, what does he think is the biggest animal he could throw over a Ford Ka from driver door to passenger door? So maybe we can ask everyone, no animals are going to get hurt. And he picked a medium-sized male pig. So that's the benchmark.
I don't know. Let's go back on that. So it's like, what? So you
stand by the driver's side.
Yeah, what's the biggest one you think you could? Right,
biggest animal you think you could throw, non-assisted, any technique you want to use. You've just got to get the animal from the driver's door over the roof to the passenger door.
That's so fucking random.
My brother used to use it as an icebreaker in work, which is a lot better than telling me a fun fact about yourself, like.
I suppose.
But it is hypothetical, no animals were hurt. Jack, thank you very much for your time. When we took a break, you mentioned you've got Zagreb half coming up next year as well. So big end to this year now, and then fucking blow the doors off next year.
That's the plan.
There we
That's
are.
the plan.
So we'll catch up with you on Richard Burton now anyway. All the best. Any questions, Nick?
Stop being so fucking fast, you're leaving me for dead.
He's got you next year. Next year.
He's fucking got me. I'm gone now. But I'm 2:45 in Valencia is happening, so that'll be the marker for you.
I'll be the benchmark.
Yeah.
There we are. Lovely jubbly. Right. Nick, thanks for rushing back off holidays as well. Do you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, pleasure. Jack, nice one, bud. Nice to catch up with you on here instead of in person, but we will see you at Burton. I don't think I'm going to race it. I'm going to do, because it's going to be my sort of last long run, so I might run over watching and run home. But yeah, all the best for that. And cheers everyone again for tuning in, listening, watching, however you are. And we'll see you on the start line somewhere soon.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, boys.